First, I'm watching Doctor Who Series 8, Episode 4, called Listen. Before we get into it, though, teeny tiny little question. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, by the way. My name's Affan, and welcome to the channel. And I hope you all had a good, warm, cozy, comfy Christmas. And I hope you have an even better New Year's Day, Eve, whatever. I don't know how that works. And I hope all your New Year's revolutions? Yeah, New Year's, you know what? Evolutions, how about that? Resolutions come true as long as they don't involve hurting others. Yeah? Alright, having said that, let's move into this episode. Any further ado. I don't know why that scared me.
Listen.
Okay.
Why do we talk out loud when we know?
What do we know? He's literally talking to me.
Because we know we're not.
That's how I feel too when recording. Evolution! Look at that. I feel like I'm actually talking to you guys, you know. That's why I'm so comfortable talking alone. I'm not alone. Please don't say that. Ooh.
Perfect defense.
Ooh, lovely. Hey, look, it's Jesse. Hey, Jesse Penguin, get it? You know.
That's perfect. Hiding.
Hiding.
Logically, if evolution were to perfect a creature whose primary skill
is hiding
from view,
yeah, then you wouldn't be seeing it. Exactly.
How would you detect it?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I know what you've been up to, because I'm there, but you can't see me. Oh my goodness, that was creepy.
Choose to speak aloud. What would such a creature want?
Pussy.
Huh?
Well,
Astaghfirullah.
Joe!
Yo. It's all fun and games until someone actually answers that question. Whoa. Nah, but the TARDIS is moving, right? So that's probably why it moved. Yeah. Nah. Okay, cool. No. It's alright. Alright, it's alright. Might have pooped myself a little bit, just a little bit. But it's alright. Oh, it's cool. Okay. There's gonna be a scary thing. That's, you know, it's alright. I can take it. I hope. Man, I'm always expecting the TARDIS to open the doors, you know. But that's gone now. Chico. Oh, it's that dude.
Hey, I like a man who moves fast.
I might go straight for extras. Afters. Dessert.
Lovely.
How was your day?
Good. You know, teaching.
Teaching?
Teaching.
Totally teaching.
So, how's teaching?
She said she couldn't concentrate on her work because my face was too wide.
Wide?
I could kill that girl.
True.
Me too.
Oh, from you, that means something.
Sorry? 23 wells when I was a soldier. 23!
Okay, well.
Yeah, they were good, actually.
I'm not doubting the.
Full of people. People I didn't shoot. People I kept safe.
Okay.
So why didn't that ever get mentioned?
I'm sorry.
Water for the table?
Don't you worry, you'll probably dig for it.
Lovely. That was funny, come on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sensitive subject.
Yes, can slightly see that.
Slightly.
Just people like you get the wrong end of the stick.
People like me.
Yeah, people with wide faces. That's me too. My face is pretty wide.
Exactly what you were doing.
You were making assumptions about me.
I made a joke.
A not funny joke.
Yeah, well, do you know what I'm making now?
Well, a joke is based on assumptions too, or truth. It can be both. Lovely. I like how it said push, but she pulled. Now, I know she had to pull because she was on the other side, but still, that's kind of... Whatever, shut up.
What if every single living being has a companion, a silent passenger? Is the breath of something close behind you?
How long have you been traveling alone?
Very long. Ooh. Yeah. perhaps?
Well, I couldn't have written it and forgotten, could I?
Have you met you?
Yeah, what if it was him, time traveling thing? But it's him from the past. That was him from the future, so he wouldn't know it, right? Because he can't remember something that hasn't happened yet.
So you sit up, looks different at night. And you tell yourself there's nobody there. Nobody watching. Nobody listening at all. And you
That smoke in the window scared the crap out of me.
really...
Someone's under the bed. I had to check. I mean, I'm not afraid of anyone to... Whatever, come on. There's
Exactly.
definitely nothing under the bed.
Everybody dreams about something under the bed.
Why?
I never have, actually, you know?
Just hold on tight. If anything bites, let it.
I think it might be because I never actually had a room of my own growing up. I think being alone is very much part of that.
The TARDIS will track on your subconscious and extract the relevant information. Just have that dream. And then we'll see
What will we see?
what's under your bed.
I know what's under my bed because I put her there. What? Who's at that pause?
That worked.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Go on, where?
Your childhood.
Come on, your childhood. I need to be stopped. One of these days, these jokes are gonna get me in a lot of trouble.
You must have been here when you had the dream.
Never been to Gloucester in my life, and I've never lived in a children's home.
You've probably just forgotten.
Isn't it bad if I meet myself?
It is potentially catastrophic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they discussed this in
I need someone to nod. Probably best for you to wait in the
the
TARDIS.
father episode. Father or something. With Rose, you know? She wanted to see her father. Or how he died, or something, I don't know, something like that. It was a pretty emotional episode. Definitely one of my favorites, I was gonna say. It's him, but he doesn't have a beard.
What are you doing down there?
Your mum.
I'm just... What's your name?
Rupert.
Rupert Grint.
Pink. It's a stupid name.
I know somebody called Pink.
Jesse Pink. And
Are you awake?
someone under his bed.
Did you get in?
Your door must...
An inspection.
Psychic papers back.
Sometimes you put it down and look round, and it's not there.
Everybody does that.
Yes. Everybody. Who turned your telly off?
It does that.
Clara?
Just goes off.
There was definitely a shadow there. Whoa, lovely. Lovely.
Do you think that there's something underneath it? Hey,
But you're sitting on the ground right now, so you can see under the bed, right?
it's just how people think at night.
Why?
See, I never thought that. I really do think it was because I never had a room on my own. Like all these people that they showed, they had rooms
Haven't you?
of their own, so they were all alone.
You've had that exact dream.
I never was.
How did you know?
Until I was an adult, obviously.
Dreams, because they're not real. If they were, I would need a name. Do you know what's under there?
What?
Me! Come on! You know, sometimes we think there's something behind us, and the space under your bed, there's nothing to be afraid of.
It's the doctor. He's in the bed, right?
Who else is in? Hello? Who's this? This is a friend of yours playing a game.
Where is he?
Find who?
Wally.
Wally?
He's nowhere in
What?
this book.
It's not a Where's Wally one.
Well, how would you know? Maybe you just haven't found him yet.
He's not in.
Well, that's a few years of my life I've been eating back. You're scared.
No. Wait, but didn't he? I think he's
Ed.
previously said that he's not in every book. Or he is in every book, maybe. That's what he said.
It's just one of your friends standing there. He's playing a joke on your possibility too.
It isn't.
You're on the bed. I'm talking to you now. Go in peace. We won't look. Just go.
It's coming closer. Oh, it's smaller. I mean, it's even shorter than Clara.
Is it gone?
You know.
Don't look round. Not yet. Don't look round. Don't look round. Don't look at the reflection. Imagine a thing that must never be seen. What would it do if you saw it?
I don't know.
It's tracks.
Close your eyes.
What?
Close your eyes.
It was blurry, but I think it's tracks or something. Looked like a big potato head.
That means don't look round.
Gone.
The hell was that?
Am I safe now?
Nobody's safe, especially not at night, in the dark. Anything can get you. All the way up.
Yeah, that's what you say to a kid. Yep.
What's that for?
Shut up. Leave this to me.
Yeah.
These yours?
They're the homes.
People don't need to be lied to.
People don't need to be scared by a big grey-haired stick insect. This is your army.
Plastic army.
Sit. You see this one? Special eye out.
Doesn't have a gun.
That's why he's the boss.
Doesn't need a gun.
Brave, he doesn't need a gun.
Ah, there it is.
Dan.
Sorry?
Dan the soldier man. That's what I call him.
Good name.
Would you read me a story or help me get to sleep?
Sure.
Once upon a time.
Wait, is this? Oh, lovely. Once upon a time, yet. Lovely.
Why did we end up with him, not you?
Got distracted.
But why that?
I was gonna say, weren't they gonna go see her? So I'm like, is this like her brother or something?
No, of course not. Why'd you ask?
The TARDIS was...
Because the way she took care of him was very,
Theoretically, there should have been some connection.
well, I guess motherly.
Well,
But that's what a big sister is too, right?
I am sorry to ask, and, you know, I realise this is probably against the laws of time or something.
Go back to the date. Yep, there it is. Dan the soldier man.
Is that what I look like from the back? I was thinking it was good.
I love it. I love it. I like these two's relationship. I mean, the previous ones were good too, but these two in particular. A lot more banter, you know?
Sometimes a bit up myself and I do not like my surname, but I think that is basically everything you need to worry about.
I'm sorry.
Or say something nice.
I like your name.
I like your name. It's called Sorry. What a name to have, Sorry.
Pink is nice. I like pink.
You can have it.
You bold offer.
But
I know.
why can't I speak today?
Because you can't every day. Come on.
That foot you keep it in your mouth.
Is that where I put it?
Clara Pink.
You put it in your mouth, eh?
Mind you, Rupert Pink.
Ooh, lovely. Rupert Pink. Why can't I talk today?
Yeah, that was your name, yeah?
Who told you that?
Someone in the school.
Are you making fun of me?
No way. Joke.
It's the doctor. It's that suit. He always uses that suit.
You put your coat on when you left.
Really? Where are you going?
I don't do weird.
Don't go.
Then do something for me. Just tell me the truth.
It's not weird.
I've had enough.
I am trying to have a date. Nice. Is there any other way you can make this any more surreal?
It's not the doctor.
Hello.
Ah, Clara! Well done, you found her.
Lovely.
No, this is really a bit strange. What's going on with your face? It's all eyes. Why are you all eyes? It's Colonel Orson Pink from about 100 years in your future.
Connection.
Yes, maybe you're like a distant relative or something.
How would I know?
Because you went there.
Old family.
That's what he's trying to get at, right? In the thing. In the dream or whatever. Earlier.
How did you find it?
Well, you'll have to trace in the TARDIS telepathy.
Yep.
Where are we?
The end of the road. This is it.
This kind of reminds me of that one episode, you know? I forgot.
The last planet.
The end of the universe.
They're like stuck in some thing and there's like a glass and you see through the glass.
Listen.
It's David Tennant and the companion. I forget which companion. Was it Rose or Martha? It was one of them.
Nothing.
It was early, so.
This is the silence at the end of time.
The silence. Was it the silence in the bed?
If he's 100 years, it might
Pioneer time traveler.
But silence are taller and they have massive head. Well, that looked like it had a massive head. A bit too wide. But Sontarans are short too. I don't know, man.
Standing in the universe. I always thought that would be me.
It's not a
Sontarans are very loud, so you know.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine. I'm fine.
Do I know you?
No.
She's doing the all eyes things because her face is so wide. She needs 3 mirrors.
3 mirrors!
The TARDIS needs to recharge.
This is what I'm talking about. I love the banter. The relationship dynamic has changed so much since the last Doctor.
One more night. That's not a problem, is it?
no problem.
It's way more what's the word? Platonic. I don't know what that word means. I hope I used it correctly. But like not romantic is what I mean.
Stepped in here. You must have seen it too, Clara. You got eyes out to here.
Seen what?
The universe is dead. There's nothing beyond this door but nothingness forever. So why is it locked?
Locked.
We just leave.
Like he said, it's recharging.
You didn't look like you believed him.
It's just how my face looks when he talks.
It's Dan, the soldier.
Family heirloom, supposed to bring good luck. What were the chances of you two finding him?
Awesome. Stay away from time travel.
Runs in the family.
What?
This is Rupert's son.
Well, great-grandparents.
What is it? Tell me.
You're doing the all eyes thing again. I think I am too right now. My face is a bit too white too. I need 4 mirrors, but that's not just for my face, it's also for my nose.
If everybody in the universe is dead, then there's nobody out there.
That's one way of looking at it.
What's the other?
It's a hell of a lot of ghosts.
Oh, lovely.
The accent is enough.
Lovely. Don't
Where did that
open
come
the door.
It's only visible in the night. Apparently at night he needs a reminder.
Wow.
6 months.
Colonel Pink stuck in a planet or whatever that is.
What is it?
Pink or purple or whatever, you know.
What kind of explanation would you like?
A reassuring one?
Then you've come to the wrong person.
Systems are switching to low power. Serious date.
I have to bring him to you for approval.
Well. What the hell was that?
Atmospheric pressure equalized.
Can I say, by the way, the sound in this episode, it can go do one. It's good, I mean, it's very scary. Like, there's nothing all that scary in this episode, but the sound just elevates it so much.
They'll only show themselves to the very young or the very old or the mad or anyone who wouldn't be believed.
I was gonna say, but he's very old. Is he very old for a doctor or a Time Lord, though? Well, he was supposedly on his last regen previously, so that would make him older, right?
What's that in the mirror or the corner of your eye? What's that footstep following?
That was that one episode before, wasn't it? With Amy as well in the house, in Amy's house. Listen. Dun, dun, dun. Was it 4 or 3 before? That was a thing too, right?
Get in the TARDIS.
Why?
I think that was when David's time was up, right? That's what they were saying.
TARDIS, now.
Okay, somebody is out there. Now we know we can leave.
The ship, why are you still here?
Because I am not going to leave you in danger!
Then you will never travel with me again because that is the deal. TARDIS, now do as you are told!
You're an idiot.
I know.
Oh, no, not now, come on! Oh!
Their clothes hanging on the thing.
The shell's breached.
Is he okay?
He's out cold. Everything was flying out of that door.
What were you so afraid of?
My own shadow, probably.
Yeah.
Probably just the rest of the air escaping.
You say probably a lot.
We are safe.
Probably. Telepathic circuits, I left a trace in them before.
So?
So apparently...
This thing is so, like, the sound it makes,
Is that it?
probably.
Orson, you don't want to meet yourself. It's really...
His name sounds like a curse word from, you know, like a show like Game of Thrones. Yo, son! You know, there's a H in front of it. I suppose you would need the use of a W as well, but it's useless anyways. You don't really need it, do you? 'Cause it's silent, and silence shall fall.
Orson?
Dan?
There'll be no crying in the eye.
Someone under the bed?
Don't pretend you're not awake. We're not idiots.
The doctor, however, very much an idiot. So am I.
Want to join the army? I keep telling you.
You'll never make a Time Lord.
You're confusing me. What? Shut up. Shut up. What's Clara?
Hello? Who's there? Hello?
No, you are literally making his thing come true.
Just do that for me. Just sleep.
Wow. We have seen a child. What was that? That looked weird. A child doctor before. Is that his eyebrows or what? It looks so. I don't know. It can't be. It's too thick. The hair. Oh, is that the blanket? I think that might be a blanket.
Listen.
Listen.
What's up?
What if there was nothing?
It was her.
Nothing under the bed.
Her.
Where have we landed?
Don't look where we are. Take off and promise me you will never look where we've been.
Why?
Just take off. Don't ask questions.
I don't take orders, Clara.
Do as you're told.
What about side odors? Yeah, you little. That's the Daco, eh? Wow, you had long hair.
This is just a dream.
I was gonna say, we've seen a child Time Lord before. Was the Master.
Being afraid is alright. Because didn't anybody ever
what?
tell you?
This is actually him. He is him.
Fear can make you faster and cleverer and stronger. And one day, you're going to come back to this barn, and on that day, you're going to be very afraid indeed.
I was just about to say, oh my goodness.
Because if you're
I was gonna say the barn. You've seen it 2 times. Well, I guess we've seen it a few times before, but 2 times in context to the Doctor. One was with Rose and the other one was with that monster episode, but that wasn't really a barn, that was a prison.
No, not the hugging. The hugging, please.
Yeah, they've definitely got that sibling vibes now. Being against the hugs and everything. The banter about the physical appearances, you know. Yep. Love it.
or in the dark. So long as you know it's okay to be afraid of it. Fear is like a companion, a constant companion, always there. But that's okay.
Huh. Wow.
Because fear can bring us together. Fear can bring you home. I'm gonna leave you something just so you'll always remember. Fear makes companions of us all.
Lovely. Next time. No. Stop. We will watch next time. Next time. You, however, can see it right now on my Patreon. Link in the description. Also, full-length reactions are there as well. Check it out. Alright, that was a pretty interesting episode. Very well done. It was kind of scary. It was a bit dark visually, but I have to say, like, all of the scariness came from the sound. So, round of applause for the sound peoples. Yeah, it was a spooky sort of an episode, a pretty good one. One that it's something that I hear a lot about people, you know, being afraid of something under the bed. Afraid of the darkness. Now that you know, I don't think any human isn't afraid of the darkness. That I am. That I can relate to. The under the bed thing, I don't know if it's, again, fear of something under the bed or fear of just being alone or dark, you know, which is what they mentioned. But yeah, I mean, a very, very interesting episode. An episode that was actually kind of, well, I was going to say in one place, sort of, you know, like not one place, but very limited in terms of the locations. But we actually traveled, if you really think about it, to another planet, which would be Gallifrey, which is quite interesting. Because the child doctor, I mean, where was he? He had to be on Gallifrey, right? So, yeah. It's pretty interesting. The doctor, the Clara, you know, after her doing the whole timeline thing, we've seen her appear now a few times, and that's, you know, the whole thing that we're going with. There are several different versions of Clara, and this is now one of her. So Clara has now actually seen the doctor as a child. So she's literally, wow. So if you think about it, in a way, Clara is older. But then again, there are different, I was going to say Clara is older than the doctor, but there are different versions of Clara, so it's not entire, like, it's not this one Clara, right? Or is It's interesting. Are there like copies of Clara, duplicates? Or is it the same Clara, but it's kind of like that thing I mentioned earlier about the doctor. Doctor saying that I couldn't have written it because I would remember. But it's like, well, no, if you wrote it in the future, then you won't remember it now because there's nothing to be remembered because it hasn't happened yet. So is it the same doctor, but traveling through time? Similar to that, is it the same Clara traveling through time, or is it a different Clara? Because that's in the past. The stuff that she's doing is in the past, so she should then remember it, which is what makes me think maybe they're a different version of Clara. I don't know. But then again, it might be in the past for the doctor, but in the future for this Clara. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey king. Yeah, it was an episode based on fear, and they talked about that thing that you see in the corner of your eyes, something we've seen before as well in that episode with Amy as well. It's always quite creepy. By the way, I thought that the space dude was the doctor because he was wearing a suit which looked very similar to the one that the doctor was wearing. So that's what the doctor have been wearing in several episodes actually. So that's why I was like, wait, is this the doctor? So he gave him his suit and that's what it was, which is quite interesting. Keep using that same. So he's got that one suit that he's just taking everywhere with him. I also like the fact that we had an episode before, Blink, which is a brilliant episode, where the doctor kept saying, you know, don't even blink, keep your eyes open. And then we had him here saying quite the opposite. Keep your eyes shut. Do not look, turn your back towards it, you know. And yeah, Sanatarans. That's what it looked like, at least to me when I saw the first frame. So, yeah, no. I don't know. I was like, it's Rex. But yeah, it's a very interesting episode. I liked the episode quite a lot. I liked, I'm loving the relationship, as I've mentioned already, between the Clara and this new doctor. And I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense now that as well you have Dan there as well, so you have this sort of actual real romantic partner or love interest or whatever for Clara now, so Doctor doesn't need to be that, whereas he was that before, and that's fine too, there's nothing wrong with that either. But yeah, I'm loving the Bants. Very sibling-like. I'm loving the mother-like nature or older sister like nature of Clara as well, especially when she was comforting the kids in this episode, both of them, the doctor and the other one. That was pretty good stuff, you know. Clara taking the lead, and it seems like, you know, even though we had this whole thing about how the doctor is older and he looks older and this, that, and the other, like that's how it was in the start, but now it's Clara who's sort of, you know, the older one, if you think about it, the older sister, like I mentioned, or the mother figure, you know, the one that sort of takes charge in certain situations. And when it comes to actually comforting someone who would be mature enough to understand it, you'd expect the doctor to understand it because he's much older. But then again, he's not human, so I guess he can't really relate on that level that Clara can. And she's always the one, like I said, in both situations, like the doctor dad skills, you know, his dad skills are not that great, but Clara's mommy skills are brilliant, you know. So yeah, I like her character. Her character is like so adaptive, you know. So, and I've mentioned this before because we've seen it so many times before as well. She's able to adapt to situations so much, and I don't know. Maybe that's because of what has happened with her in terms of the timeline stuff. But even before that happened, actually, she was pretty good with, you know, adapting to certain situations and just doing things on the go. So yeah, she's becoming very easily a contender for one of the best companions we've had. Number one being Fear, of course. Now, Fear makes companions of us all. What a line. So yeah, a bit confusing, you know, because of the whole like time travel stuff, but also the fact that they actually went to Gallifrey, but then Gallifrey, in the previous episodes, especially the special, was time locked, and so I don't know exactly how it all works or what the, you know, no one knows because it's not real. But you know, yeah, it's a bit confusing, but that's Doctor Who for you. It'll always not be not confusing. Do you know what I mean? But overall, great episode. Actually loved it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these relationships that are building, how they will unveil in the future. You know, what the end result will be. So yeah, pretty good episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice